Amen.
Very good, brother. Senate will come to order. Mr. Schauffele, please call the roll.
Senators Amabile, Baisley, Ball,
Excused.
Bridges,
Excused.
Bright, Carson, Catlin, Cutter, Danielson, Doherty,
Excused.
Exum,
Good morning, sir.
Frizzell, Gonzalez, Hendrickson, Judah, Kipp, Kirkmeyer, Kolker, Linstead, Liston,
Excused.
Marchman, Michelson Genet, Mullica, Pelton B, Pelton R, Rich, Roberts, Rodriguez, Simpson, Snyder, Sullivan, Wallace, Weissman, Zamora Wilson. Mr. President.
Let's do this. The morning roll call is 31 present, 0 absent, 4 excused, and 0 vacant. We have a quorum. Senator Linstead, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the journal. Senator Bright.
Thank you, Mr. President. The work we've done this last week is critical work and needs to be recorded properly, and we need to have an approval from those here in a majority.
Wow.
And so, as such, I move that the Senate Journal of January 29, 2026 be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
That is one compelling argument. You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. No. God, man, even with all that debate, the ayes have it and the motion is adopted. Senate Services.
Correctly printed, Senate Joint Resolution 6.
Introduction of resolutions. Mr. Schauffele, will you please read the title of? Oh, committee reports.
It's not on the script. Committee on Health and Human Services. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 17 be amended as follows, and is so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. Committee on Health and Human Services. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 32 be amended as follows, and is so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. Committee on Local Government and Housing. After consideration of the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 1 be amended as follows, and is so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation.
Now, introduction of resolutions. Mr. Schauffele, please read the title of SJR. Oh, Mr. Schauffele, please add Senator Doherty to the roll. Now, please read the title of SJR 007.
Senate Joint Resolution 007 by Senator Coleman and Exum and Representatives English and Ricks concerning recognizing February of 2026 as Black History Month.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate Joint Resolution 007 lay over until Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026.
The motion is to lay over SJR 007 to Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no.
Aye.
The ayes have it. SJR 007 will lay over until Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. Second reading of bills. Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate Bill 004 lay over until Monday, February 2nd, 2026.
The motion is to lay over SB 004 to Monday, February 2nd, 2026. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. SB 004 will lay over until Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Consideration of resolutions. Mr. Schauffele, please read the title of SJR 004.
Senate Joint Resolution 004 by Senators Kolker and Simpson and Representative Clifford concerning recognizing the week of September 20th through September 26, 2026 as Frontotemporal Degeneration Awareness Week.
Senator Coker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Resolution SJR 26-004 and ask that portions of it be read at length.
Mr. Schaffler, will you please read the portions of SJR 004 at length?
Whereas the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration reports that frontotemporal degeneration, FTD, is a terminal and incurable neurodegenerative disease affecting the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain, and whereas it is the custom of the General Assembly to recognize official time periods to increase awareness of serious health conditions that affect the lives of Colorado citizens, and whereas in conjunction with the observance of World FTD Awareness Week, Colorado will join many others in recognizing September 20th through September 26th as Frontotemporal Degeneration Awareness Week, and whereas FTD causes impairments to speech, personality, behavior, and motor skills, which constitute a major public health concern, and whereas FTD imposes additional average annual costs of care impacting those living with the disease, this financial cost is at least 120% of the economic burden of Alzheimer's disease. And whereas while FTD is recognized as a related dementia within the Talk About Dementia awareness campaign, spearheaded by the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, this resolution serves to establish FTD Awareness Week by supporting the goals laid out in similar statewide initiatives to comprehensively address and acknowledge all forms of dementia. And whereas with FTD comprising an estimated 5 to 15% of all forms of dementia cases in aggregate, FTD is the most common form of dementia for people under 60 years old. And whereas FTD often negatively changes a person's ability to express emotion and show affection and empathy for loved ones, and whereas in the behavioral variant of FTD, a person's sense of social etiquette and appropriate behavior can be completely lost, it can also result in a distortion of personality so profound that loved ones may feel they are living with a complete stranger. And whereas the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration is the leading national organization exclusively focused on the spectrum of FTD disorders with a mission to improve the quality of life of people affected by FTD and drive research to a cure. And whereas raising greater awareness of this serious disease is an imperative and further action is needed to increase engagement and advocacy at the local, state, and national levels, now therefore be it resolved by the Senate of the 75th General Assembly of the State of Colorado, the House of Representatives concurring herein, that we, the members of the Colorado General Assembly, proclaim the week of September 20th through September 26, 2026 as Frontotemporal Degeneration Awareness Week in Colorado. Be it further resolved that a copy of this joint resolution be sent to the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration.
Senator Coker.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning, colleagues. Today, this resolution was brought to us from a constituent of mine, Mimi Moore, who's here with other family members, members who have family members dealing with FTD. She's one of my constituents from Centennial, and I'm proud to sponsor this with the minority leader.
Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, FTD is an underdiagnosed neurodegenerative disease that affects more than 60,000 people in the United States. FTD affects ages as young as 21 and as old as 80, with the largest percentage of affected being under 65 years old. It can impact behavior, decision-making, personality, language, and/or movement. The average life expectancy is 7 to 13 years. There are currently no treatments to slow the progress of this disease.
Mimi, Mimi and others today live with loved ones who are diagnosed with FTD, and I want to welcome them from their community, and again, formally recognize September 20th to 26th as FTD Awareness Week.
Further discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the adoption of SJR 004. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 32 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, and 3 excused, SJR 004 is adopted. Co-sponsors, Senator Coker.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request the current roll call be added as co-sponsors.
With no objection, the current roll call will be added as co-sponsors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Announcements. Senator Amabile.
Okay, I want to do two things. So first, I want to say that JBC will be meeting on adjournment across the street to vote on 4 bills. And then, Madam President Pro Tem, I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you. I think as many of you know, I had my appendix out yesterday, and I wanted to just share with you that I had an amazingly excellent experience at the hospital. I got incredibly great care, and I was able to do a procedure that is less invasive than what a lot of people have to do. And part of that is because I have excellent insurance because I work here for the state of Colorado. And so I wasn't afraid to go to the hospital when I needed to go and get this done when I needed it done. And as we do our work this year with this massive budget deficit, I want to make sure we're all really mindful of the choices that we are making, and that it is important that everybody in our state has access to the kind of health care that we all have access to, and that I got at the hospital yesterday, and wouldn't be here today if that hadn't happened. And I also just want to say thank you all so much for all the outreach that I've gotten and your well wishes. That really makes a difference too. Thank you.
Senator Coleman.
Thank you, Madam President. I request a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Members, the Colorado chapter of the American Institute of Architects is here today since its charter in 1892. And I ask that you please stand as I read this tribute. AIA Colorado has grown to represent 2,600 members who serve as the visionary stewards of our built environment. For over a century, the state has supported pathways to excellence in the profession, fostering a talent pipeline that begins with K-12 mentorship and continues through our premier institutions, including the University of Colorado Boulder, the University of Colorado Denver, and our community colleges. Architecture firms of all sizes serve as vital economic engines, yet their greatest contribution lies in how they enhance our well-being. By shaping the spaces where we live, where we work, and play, architects transform our communities into centers of innovation and beauty. As we celebrate 150 years of Colorado and our statehood this year in 2026, we honor the iconic designs that reflect our rich cultural heritage and enduring spirit. The Senate is proud to celebrate the creativity and dedication of the architects who continue to elevate the quality of life for all Coloradans, and we want to acknowledge you all on behalf of this chamber. Thank you so much for what you do. Members, please join me in a round of applause. Thank you very much, Madam President.
Further announcements? Senator Cutter.
Thank you, Madam President. We are having a joint Transportation and Energy and House Energy and Environment Committee hearing to talk to XL about the recent power outages, and some local government folks will be there too. It's at 1 p.m. in the Old State Library.
Senator Heinrichsen.
Thank you, Madam President. I request to be excused on the morning of Monday, the 2nd of February.
All right. Request granted. Senator Sullivan.
Thank you, Madam President. May I have a moment of personal privilege?
Granted.
Thank you. Today is the 706th Friday since my son Alex was murdered in the Aurora Theater Massacre with 11 others while celebrating his 27th birthday. Next Sunday will be the 14th Super Bowl that I will be watching in Las Vegas without him at my table. I've been going to Vegas for the past 30-plus years with my friends to enjoy all that is Super Bowl Sunday. Alex, when he was younger, wanted to hear all about the trip, and when he was 21, he joined our group every year. We have a lot of traditional things that we do. We stay at the same hotel, we go to the same party to watch the game, we have a dinner place that we go to each and every time, and we have gambling experience that we enjoy each year. One year, it was just the two of us on one night, and our luck was kind of running out, so we were headed back to our hotel. Alex said he wasn't ready to end the night, and he was wondering if I could think of somewhere else to go. I told him, yeah, I know a place. And so we went, and we found a craps table, we ordered our drinks, and we made this special $1 bet that quickly turned into $300, and we were just one throw away from $1,000 when our luck finally ran out. We were both too excited to do anything else, so we just stepped back, collected up our chips, waited for our drink to come, and then we sat down to enjoy our cigars. Alex said, "Boy, Dad, that looks like we have a new tradition for next year." And I agreed. That was the last time Alex and I ever gambled together. Next year, or next week, I'll return to that spot and continue the tradition I have with Alex. I know that he will be there with me, but it's just never going to be the same. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, brother. Members, just want to give a quick reminder for you all on introducing guests on the floor. Senate rules list the individuals and groups that you may introduce. See Esther for details. If your guests are here as part of a resolution, the ones that you request from the Office of Legislative Legal Services, then you may introduce them without requesting a moment of personal privilege. Other than guests that are here for resolutions, guests should be introduced during a moment of personal privilege, which are requested at the end of our daily business. If your guests are not able to stay until floor work is done and you would like your moment of personal privilege before the conclusion of our work, please speak with Esther or the majority leader so that they can prepare to proceed out of order. Please remember that there are no introductions of visitors or groups in the Senate gallery. There is a beautiful jar that Esther is holding up, and anytime you do not pay your fine, I have to pay your fine. So I will be letting you know, James and Naomi have to go to college. And I can't afford to keep doing this. I did that in the House, so we want to make sure that we get those fines paid. And also the money that we do get in the jar goes towards helping out our staff, our sergeants, and so on and so forth. So please don't break the rules just so that you can get them money, but I do have to uphold the rules, or I'll get a look from Esther. Last announcement before I pass it over to the majority leader. Would the Senate choir please assemble to wish a happy birthday to members with interim birthdays during the months of January, June, and November. That would be Senator Snyder, January 6th, Senator Doherty, January 9th, Senator Ball, who's not here, and I know he really wishes he was to hear this, on June 10th, Senator Exum, June 16th, Senator Pelton B., November 4th, Senator Michelson Janae, November 14th, Senator Danielson, November 16th, Senator Rich on November 18th, and Senator Simpson on November 30th. Would you please come down and have the Capitol Choir assemble for us to sing happy birthday?
Everybody come, Capitol Choir.
I can't sing either.
Okay,
All right.
Capitol Choir, come on.
Now let's go.
Okay,
It's the tone deaf choir. Here we go.
thank you everybody for
Everybody up?
coming up and joining our choir.
A one.
Yeah.
A two.
I can't sing, but I'm gonna sing.
A three.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear senators.
That's it.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Majority Leader.
Colleagues, when you're inviting guests to the floor during recess or upon adjournment, please notify the front desk or sergeants in advance whenever possible. They will make every effort to accommodate guests with or without notice. However, if no notice is given, there may not be enough room on the floor if you arrive with a large group. Just know that going in. They'd have to go sit in the gallery if there's space for them there. On that, Mr. President, I move that we adjourn until 10 a.m. Monday, February 2nd, 2026.
You heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Who wants to stay here? You stop it. The ayes have it. The Senate will adjourn until 10 a.m. Monday, February 2nd, 2026.